Hello, introverts and extroverts. Welcome to Tangle Tower. Now, before we start this, I still haven't exactly been able to figure out all that audio stuff in OBS, which sucks because I did start a playthrough only to realize a few hours in that none of my audio from the game picked up, only my voice. So instead of pulling my hair out for like the fifth time and making no progress trying to fix the audio not showing up, uh, I decided to just do the voice acting myself and add the music when I edit, but you guys will be missing out on the sound effects. So I highly recommend that you play the game for yourself, as the voice acting is really good and way better than anything I can produce. I kind of know a little bit as to what's going on, like, because we're still, like, at the introduction, because we haven't met everyone yet, but, I will tell you guys when I get to the point that I don't know, like, what's next, and it'll be way more investigaty when I get to that point, because, you know, I kind of think I have an idea of what's needed for me to, like, inspect here. I sincerely apologize for not knowing that my audio wasn't working, so that's always fun. Alright. Okay. Voice actress time. Time to show the fact that I actually want to be a voice actress one day. You ready, Sally? Grimoire, I've been standing here for 7.5 minutes. Just checking. Do you have the map? Yeah, but it's basically blank. Did you read the case file? What do you think? I'm not sure yet. It's really not a lot to go on. Did you read it? I'll read it on the way to the crime scene. Alright, I'll read this. So, murder victim is Freya Fellow, 19. She died whilst painting a portrait of Flora Fellow, 58. The location is in Flora's tower. Flora was present as she was posing for the portrait. Freya Fellow was found lying on her back with a single stab wound in her chest. No weapon was found at the scene, but the subject of Freya's unfinished painting is holding a knife. The red color on the tip of the knife is not paint. It was discovered to be blood. In the garden, there's two things we need to investigate, which is this little mysterious thing. This very... It shows that we have to look at it. I mean, how could we not? It's full of the same weird water that was in the lake. Any fish in there? Not a single one. Although there is something in here. It's a cassette tape. Or it used to be. So it's been damaged by water and the ink on the label is blurred and illegible. And then the statue we also need to look at. It's a statue of some hideous, scaly, bipedal fish monster. Playing a harp. Playing a harp? Hang on a second. And then we can look at the puzzle and realize, oh, we can't solve this yet. Let's come back later. We must do something. You'd hope so, wouldn't you? So yeah, sorry I'm speeding through this a little bit. I kind of don't want to spend another 2 to 3 hours going through the stuff I've already went through, because I'd like to continue more of this game. So you guys are gonna... It's gonna be like 2 phases where I'm playing this game really fast and then back where I'm investigating every single little bit of dialogue I can find. Oh man, I love these little detective games. There was nothing out here to look- oh wait, no wait, there was this letter. Is that an envelope? And it's been opened, but the letter's still in here. Let's read it. Isn't that an invasion of someone's privacy? Oh, definitely. The envelope has been ripped open. There's a single piece of paper inside. The combination is drawn on the other sheet, and once you've memorized it, destroyed it. I do not agree with your reasons. You will not find it down there. And that was all that was out here, of importance. At least that I think. Who knows? I might be missing something and I'm gonna wonder what the heck I'm missing. Right. The only thing here of note is the family tree. So what is that? I think it's a family tree. So maybe this is gonna have some importance later, but I'm thinking it's some kind of just you see how the characters are related to each other. So Penelope is dating Fitz, and people don't like it because they're two different like sides of the family. They're not related, by the way. They're not related. It's kind of like a Romeo and Juliet situation here. We haven't met Fiona. We've met Poppy and we've met her father, Percival Pointer. Flora is the one that was at the murder scene. Freya fellow was the one that died. Felix we didn't meet when I played it and my audio didn't catch on. So anyone else that we're missing? There was 9 characters and we were missing 2 last time. Oh, there was Hawkshaw, who's a detective hired by Percival. And we found that out. Well, I found that out. I have to stop saying we. I found that out. When we played. When I played. Jesus Christ, I am not making a good first impression for being a gaming YouTuber, aren't I? Alright. So, this is Flora's tower. Right, we have to look at the crime scene first. I was gonna grab the first puzzle, but I realized it kind of forced us to do this. Freya's painting supplies. Small glass pots of red, yellow, blue, black, and white paint. The glass pots are all cracked down one side. Supposedly, Freya was working on the painting when she was killed. Looks like she was holding her paintbrush and palette when she fell. Didn't even get a chance to clean up her brush. I'm doing my best impersonation of the characters, but I don't think I'm doing too well. The palette has a variety of paints loaded onto it. The largest is a blob of black in the middle. The paintbrush is still covered with dried red paint. The outline of Freya Fellow looks like she fell onto her back. There's a single patch of blood right in the middle. No real signs of a struggle. That's weird. What? Her feet were right up by the canvas. So? So she was probably standing really close to the canvas when she fell. Let's check that case file again. That just says the same thing in case the player didn't read it the first time. There it is. The unfinished portrait of Flora Fellow. So what? Freya was killed halfway through painting it? Looks that way. Freya was unable to finish the painting as she died sometime during the process. Flora appears to be wielding a knife. The red substance on the tip was discovered to be blood. Okay, I'm gonna be pausing this a lot because the voice actors are supposed to be saying this as the animation is playing. Which was easier when I was just reacting to what they were saying, but now I have to read it as it's going by. So... okay, let's do this. I wonder if all of Freya's paintings are this creepy. Maybe it's just because she never got to finish it. There's something wrong with the crime scene, and something really weird about the murder weapon. We didn't find a murder weapon. I did this puzzle before, and if I remember correctly, it's, Flora's portrait is holding a knife tipped with blood. Because it stabbed Freya. Flora's portrait is holding a knife tipped with blood because it stabbed Freya. Hey, I did that pretty good. What? Weird, huh? You think Freya was stabbed by a painting? Not by the woman from the painting, but by the painting itself? Mm-hmm. Freya was standing right up by the canvas when she was killed. There's blood on the knife. It's the murder weapon. Right. But it's not actually a knife. It can't stab. See any other knives around here? Case closed. The case is not closed. And even if you were right, where does that leave us? A painting can't be a murder suspect. But yeah, the plot of this game is really neat, and I think the people who made this game are making a second one with the Grimoire and what was her name? The sidekick. Is that a gramophone? I think so. I think her name is Sally. I don't remember. Except it's got a tape deck instead of a turntable. It's also got a big crack down the middle. See, the voice actors are better because they wouldn't fuck up like I keep doing. Because I'm doing this on the fly. Usually when I record things, I get more than one try at reading them. Plays cassette tapes instead of vinyl records. It's pointed towards the middle of the room. There's a noticeable crack running through it, all the way from the horn down to the tape deck. What about the cassette tape? It sure is pink. Alright, so the cassette tape whoa, my god. I'm so sorry, guys. Alright, the cassette tape. Oh my god. The cassette tape has a crack down the middle. There's a handwritten message on the label to Freya. I should have stuck to editing today. Jesus Christ. Do you think it still works? The gramophone. We could give it a go. So I believe we click it again, yeah. We can hear the tapes we just got. So, see, this would have been much better if I was listening to these for the first time, but no, this time we're listening to it you guys the first time. But yeah, this one, oh right, you guys can't hear it. Oh my god. Okay, so basically this one has a gentle piano music playing. It's piano music. It's recording of piano music. It plays for a short time before stopping. I don't have the skills to edit the actual piano stuff here. Jesus Christ. Okay. And this one, basically, I'm gonna play it so we get, like, the hint in our profile thing. But it's basically all muffled. It sounds like someone's humming in the distance. But yeah. Oh, I'm so disappointed the game audio isn't working. That makes me so fucking sad. And trust me, guys, I've been trying to fix it, like, multiple instances now with no change. I've changed a bunch of settings. I've tried other, like, streaming platforms, but none of them work with my little PNG tuber, and I figured that's important to keep in the video, or else, like, you know, what's stopping you from tuning into someone else's kind of thing? You know, like, why watch me play this game? Weird. It's someone humming a tune. It's a recording of someone walking outdoors. Distorted humming melody can be heard. And in my 2-hour recording, I was suspecting that the tunes that we keep hearing are important in some way. The other thing of importance was this egg. We had to do a little puzzle. I guess I can ramble while I'm doing the egg puzzle. Is that an egg? An egg with bird feet. It's also covered in gemstones. What a completely ordinary object. Alright, so this puzzle... Oh. I think it's a container for something. Those gemstones look like they come off. So basically for this puzzle, we have to, like... It took me a little bit to figure this out, but we just have to flip it around and, like, match the gemstones with the puzzle. And the puzzle is a bit different, but if you have to... Like, this little staircase pattern, we can find the little staircase pattern here, kind of thing. So I'm gonna talk while I ramble, because, you know, I ramble quite a bit. I love rambling. It's my favorite thing. I'm really good at talking to myself, therefore talking to you. But essentially, OBS, like, me and my girlfriend have been trying to fix it, and neither of us could figure it out. The first issue I have was figuring out how to get my PNG tuber to work. And then we finally figured it out, and I'm like, finally, I can play some gameplay. That'll be fun. And then, you know, oh, my brain stopped working. I recorded this game, and I thought I did great. You know, I was doing a really good job talking to myself, and I was being really entertaining. And all of that is ruined because now there's no, like, voice acting or sound, so me reacting to the voice acting and reacting to the sounds happening, it didn't go through, and it looked like I was crazy. Just like what I'm doing right now. But at least you guys have something in the background to, like, focus your attention on. But yeah, that's essentially what happened, and I apologize for it taking so long for me to post something. Okay, these games are supposed to be fun, Jess. You're supposed to have a good time. You love detective games. Curved one needs a purple one? I think I solved it. I wasn't even paying attention to what I was doing. I was just kind of going on autopilot while I was... There we go. Yeah, I got it. I got it. I'm impressed. Did it unlock? What's in there? Nothing. Nothing? Well, I'm not leaving without a clue. An empty egg is a clue, right? Once unlocked, the egg can be open. It's currently empty. The lining of the egg is soft, velvet-like material. The egg is supported by a stand made of brass, and it rests on strange feet with pointed claws. Okay. I believe that's everything of note. We could look at the other things. Like, they only pointed out that this is the only way to get into the tower. That only half the room has windows. Was there anything with the ceiling? I don't remember. We're at the top of the tower, right? I think so. Why? Doesn't matter. It's nothing. Okay, so, yeah, nothing of importance. I think I did all the painting supplies. I looked at the paint. Do I have to specifically look at the knife or no? There it is. Okay. That was the same thing we got already. Alright, let's talk to our first suspect, which is Flora. Flora. Fellow? Hey, sorry to barge in. I'm sure you're still in some distress. We need to ask you a few questions, I'm afraid. Did you witness the murder, Flora? Nothing. What do we do? I'm not sure. She's entitled to her silence, I suppose. For now. Alright, so basically, you can, you know, talk to the characters. We do, like, talk to them 3 times. We unlock their statement as to what they were doing. We can question them on other characters, and we can question them on the evidence we found. Oh, it's gonna be a hard time for me to remember which one of these were important, so I might have to go through all those. Same thing with the characters, because that might unlock things you know, getting the necessary dialogue done to progress the game. So let's ask Flora about herself. Is there anything you'd like to tell us, Flora? I don't really know anything about you at all. I think that's the way she likes it. We'll just have to ask other people about her. Yeah, okay. Freya was painting your portrait yesterday, is that right? Was there... Whoa. Okay. Was this something you had planned with her ahead of time? Was there something special about yesterday? Did you talk to Freya at all while she was painting you? She's not going to answer us, is she? Nope. But at least we can say we tried. Alright, let's see if we can get her witness statement. Flora, you were definitely in the room at the time of the murder, so surely you must have seen something. Can you tell me anything about what happened to Freya? She's acting pretty suspicious if you ask me. I don't know. Maybe she doesn't really know anything. How is that possible? Alright, let's ask her about the victim. Were you close with Freya? How were you two related? Did you kill Freya? Grimoire. What? I don't even think she's listening. Oh, she's listening. Anything we should know? Any hobbies besides staring out the window? Alright, I guess no other hobby. Alright, let's question her about... We might not get much out of her, but let's question her about Tangle Tower. Yep, that's what I figured. I don't remember if she does answer us on anything. But, you know, like Ace Attorney and shit like that, you gotta go through everything just in case. I might cut these parts out, quite frankly. If I remember. I'm not really great at... Oh god, no. I'm not really good at editing sometimes. What is that you're holding in the painting, Flora? Some people have been saying that it's a knife. The one time it's something important, I miss it. Okay. Did you ask Freya to paint this? Or was it her idea? What's this that you're holding in the painting, Flora? Some people have been saying it's a knife. Okay, I was just rereading that, so maybe I could edit that out. If I miss editing things, I leave it in on purpose. Let's just say that. That's what I'm gonna say to myself. Is this your gramophone? Do you know why it's cracked? Alright, nothing about that. Flora, this is your egg? Why do you keep it locked? Is there supposed to be something in there? Or is it always empty? Alright, we have nothing. She's a great help, isn't she? I suppose we should go interrogate other people. I'm gonna do this in the same order I did when I played alone.